walk.
They're not delayed because of me, Hannah. I see your chat.
Guys, we had to wait for Jessica to put her face on.
No,
okay?
my face was already on, but I did almost cry after the Instagram Live. You can go check it out on
Our
your
girl
Rockstars.
interviewed Eli Roth, and we're feeling real good about it.
Great. Now I can party. You guys, welcome back to the Break Room, our daily show that keeps you updated on all the nerdy news you need to know. Today's show is brought to you by Pluto TV, which offers hundreds of free live channels and 1,000 and thousands of free on-demand movies.
1,000. They maxed it out.
Yeah. Once you hit 1,000.
1,001? Sorry, you're out.
1001 Dalmatians. Coming up, secret post-credit scenes.
Ooh.
I wonder what it's for. And also Cleo's return. Cleo, who's that?
Who that?
Who's that?
Cleo. She's a mermaid.
She's not Australian. She's South African.
Cleo.
Yeah.
Is that how they still speak? And is that Mephisto's music we hear?
Mephisto has music?
I guess so.
All right.
Mephisto always has music.
Speaking of Mephisto,
Too sexy.
we have Koi Chandra.
Oh.
We got Jessica Who Cares. We got Tommy Bechtold.
Yes, you know what? I am wearing a hat that is made for heads that are too big, and I believe the company is called Lamood that makes them, and I will tag them, and I want to thank them for sending me a hat. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet to this video, you're dead to me. You're dead to me, trash bags.
Wow.
If you want a Halloween miracle and me to, be nice to you for a day, you better smash that like button right now.
Wow.
Okay. Jeez Louise, the last but not least.
All right, sorry.
Brandon
sorry,
Barrick.
What's up, you
New Rockstar
breakers?
says no personal plugs. I apologize.
What's up, roomies? What's up, breakers? Hey, a little secret real fast. Jessica's about to tell you about today's redemption. Do not send
okay,
any
let me
money
finish it.
in.
Let me finish it.
I'm
Let me
begging
finish
you.
it.
I'm begging you.
Let me finish it. You guys, fall is here and Halloween is just around the corner, so we decided for every $100 in Super Chats, we're going to pumpkin spicify something
Please don't.
that should never have been
Please
pumpkin
don't.
spice. I'm talking hot dogs,
No.
shrimp cocktail,
No.
you name it, and you get to vote on what
No.
we try,
And this is
it's gonna be
not
so fun.
This is not official pumpkin spice that was made by
This
professionals.
is some witch's
No,
brew
it's
made by
great.
John.
No,
Producer
perfect.
John bought some spices that he thinks
There's no
goes into
shrimp. He wants
pumpkin.
us to specify. No personal plugs,
No.
no shrimp.
No
but
shrimp.
that reminds me, if you want the best shrimp dinner in town, go to Handy Jack's Shrimp Buffet. Listen, I've got a tender tummy today, and I got a butt model tonight, okay? So do not, and I repeat, do not super chat, because otherwise I'm going to super chat and lose my modeling
Well, we
gig.
already got a super chat from Christian Unpronounceable.
No.
Said pumpkin sucking lips.
Oh, they're back. The PSLs are back.
PSLs. And
Christian's allowed to super
If
chat.
you want to gander those, everyone's PSLs, you better donate to
know
that
what,
super
Tommy?
chat.
I went to
4 days
Handy-
left to PSL season.
I went to Handy Jack's once
gonna
to
go
get
well for
like a shrimp scampi, and I didn't get that. But what I did get at Handy Jack's was a Handy Jack.
Yes, he's there. The logo is just a hand that goes like this.
Time for headlines.
Wired Magazine refers to Handy Jacks as
There's no stuff.
Not during the graphics. Not during the graphics, Tommy.
Clip it out.
During the graphics, it's just going, Tommy's going, woo!
Devin King, save your money.
John just sadly played the headlines.
Sadly played
graphic again. I just picture him back there going like this.
Just disappointed.
I hate
Deadline.
this job.
But he loves me. Deadline is doubling down on its reporting that Sacha Baron Cohen will be in Ironheart. They're reporting he's been scanned for CGI, though it's not clear if he will be completely CGI or undergo a transformation.
Oh, so like he would maybe be Sacha Baron Cohen as like Randy, the guy who owns the electronics store, and then he's like, you know what? Perhaps we could make a deal outside of the shop. I'm Mephisto.
Oh.
I am the devil.
Possibly.
How you doing, Joe Mephisto?
I mean, possibly. I mean, I'd like
Plot
that.
leak.
I mean, I think when you have a meeting at Marvel, part of
just
like
scan
signing the NDA is like, they're like, sit in this chair real fast. You're like, okay.
Could
And
you
they're like,
imagine?
what just happened? They're like, oh, we scanned you.
My
Oh,
first
okay.
thought is like you sign on for one movie to be in it, and
Yeah.
then 10 movies that your image is in. I
yeah,
think that
yeah.
Mephisto
Do
is
you
just
think-
they just own him now.
I bet it's definitely that for certain roles, and Mephisto is one of those roles where they're
Yeah.
like, just in case. Also, Sacha Baron Cohen's always doing the
Post-credit scene.
craziest
Boop.
things that it's like, we're going to hold on to your likeness real quick before you do another movie that's dangerous.
Like they
also-
should have a Johnny Knoxville at this point.
Yeah.
There's certain people they
Basically.
should protect the
They also
likeness
have
of.
Ross Marquand on the payroll who
Yeah.
does like everyone's voice.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
the new Red Skull.
Right.
Most people didn't realize that he was playing Red Skull.
Wait,
'cause
explain, please.
Ross Marquard's an actor who's in like The Walking Dead, but
Yeah.
and you can
Incredible
find
voice likeness.
videos of him online. Him and Tom Hiddleston are so good at doing people's voices, but Ross Marquardt is like incredible at it. But he played Red Skull in Infinity War and Endgame at Vormir. Like that was Ross
That wasn't
Marquardt.
Hugo Weaving, that was
not
Ross.
Hugo Weaving.
Oh, that's so.
And he did some of the voices
does
on
a-
What If.
Yeah,
I
a ton of the
believe.
voice of
Yeah,
What If.
I
He
was
has
like,
additional
yeah.
voices sometimes.
So
So
yeah.
yeah.
Great actor.
At the ready.
They need you
Nice
there
man,
once,
too.
and then Ross will do every other movie you do.
I
you
did
need to
not
be in.
even. I
Yeah.
didn't know.
I
that.
actually have Ross call my mom sometimes. He does a great impression.
Saves some
of me,
time.
and I think they just get along good.
You could just call your mom.
Tom, you actually call your mom, and Tom is like, "Could you get Ross that guy?"
they-
I'd like to talk to Ross.
Tommy, I love you. but,
I know when it's that guy impersonating you, and quite frankly, he's nicer.
Bucky Barnes ATL, my hair does smell like pumpkin spice.
Oh, guys. People, please, I know that we encourage super chats, but do not send in super chats today. I'm begging you.
My
I'm
beard
begging
smells like the blood of the innocent.
I'm not
That's
smelling
what
that.
smeared across it. Sniff my beard, love. Hey, beard. Hey, love. Give the beard a sniff, will you?
Give the beer a sniff, will ya? Oh no! The article reports that Cree Summers has also joined the cast of Ironheart. She's primarily a voice actress. We all know Cree Summers. I think she
Speaking
played.
of
She's
voice
like number 5. She's
Fans of a different
the
world
Rugrats?
would like a moment in the conversation.
okay.
New Rockstars, you can prevent me from personal plugs. Speaking of which, Johnny's Plugs and Things is the greatest place for adapters and adapted units. You cannot provoke the chat into donating. There is no middle ground. Either I promote like hell, or you stop getting them to give money. And if any of you idiots give money to the super chats today, I'm finding you, because I got all your addresses up here. I got an implant in my head that gives me all your home addresses. I'm going to come knock on your door, and I'm going to pants your dad. What's that? Your dad's dead? I'm going to pants your
come on.
stepdad.
All
Keep
right,
talking
come
trash,
on.
and they're gonna make us eat a.
I'm going to dig him up and
pumpkin-
pants his tuxedo off his ghost.
They're gonna make us eat a pumpkin spice hot dog. Either way, you guys. Cree Summers has also joined the cast of Ironheart. We know that she's primarily a voice actress. Maybe she'll play Riri's AI because we have in Wakanda Forever. We have what's his name doing the voice. Trevor Noah doing the voice. So maybe we have Cree Summers doing it for.
Yeah.
That would be kind of sick. In one comic run, Riri develops an AI based on her deceased best friend Natalie Washington, and it's Natalie Natali. It's like how Kevin is Kevin.
Aw, that's a sweet tribute.
That's a great.
Also a little creepy. What about Natalie? How's Natalie's family feel about that?
Well, it's her best friend.
It's
She's
a tribute.
It's a robot.
It's a
Yeah, but
tribute.
it's her voice.
You would hate that?
I don't need anything except your voice.
We should not have done an episode today.
It's more chaotic than
It
normal.
is
which
so
impressive.
chaotic, and I'm so nervous about eating this pumpkin spice hot dog.
Tomorrow's
It's
gonna be
making
way
me
worse.
sick.
I know.
It's making.
I know.
The,
Just push-
Brandon's gonna have a heart
The faster
attack.
we get through this show, the faster
Yeah, this show's gonna wrap up.
Oh,
in 3
God.
we can beat them before they get to
Courtney
100.
Scott called it a pumpkin glizzy.
Oh no,
No.
It looks offensive.
Oh, God. You guys, during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Charlize Theron was tight-lipped about her future in the MCU. Her exchange with Kimmel went like this. You play Kimmel.
I'll play Kimmel. I'm gonna do Kimmel as Jay Leno.
Okay.
Do you know? Maybe you don't know this. Do you know if it is? If we're gonna see Cleo again?
I think I know. I mean, unless... I'm sure they can change their mind depending on what I say on the show.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I
she,
love-
she
I
was
love
a
her
classic.
whole
I'm
soundbite.
not saying anything. Yeah.
I also love that now they're getting more, which I don't mind, getting more aggressive about, like, you guys know I can't talk about it.
Right.
So I love when people are just straight up like, why are you even asking me?
I don't
Why are
understand
you
why
asking
people
me?
waste, like, even... I mean, Kimmel's part of the Disney company. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe it's part of, like, reminding people
Can you
she was
tell
in
us
it.
about it?
But
Well,
also,
that's
like,
what I think. It's
in
so
this case-
innocuous that it's like, just like, oh, just keep it in people's minds.
But on a red
and-
carpet, when someone asks, I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you do? You're wasting the 30 seconds you have.
Is Kim only the MCU? Have they ever played like a? Has any
He's
of
in the
the
comic books.
He's in the
He,
comic
like,
books.
pops up
That's what I was
drawing.
gonna say. I was wondering if like
Didn't
if
they-
they've done a clip of one of the.
They did
people
Jay
on the
Leno, I
MCU.
thought, too.
Well, they had like, didn't one of the TV shows recently show like the night, like Talking Heads at night talking about?
I'm literally
Conan
trying
has
to
been in
think
the
about it.
MCU, right? Wasn't he in like Iron Man 2 or something like that?
Yeah.
I forget. If you know if you're watching, you
Call
know,
him.
Colin.
I mean,
Colin.
Francisco, you sick person.
She-Hulk, you guys will start a poll on what we're going to be eating.
If we pass 100, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
I
afraid
don't know.
already.
I just know, and She-Hulk, they
We're
did
easily
use a lot
over
of the
100. John
actual...
hasn't totaled up. I can do the math in my head. We're way over 100.
In She-Hulk,
Rain Man Tommy Bechtold is filling up. Sorry.
No,
please.
you're good. I was gonna say in She-Hulk, I know that they used a lot of actual LA news anchors.
Oh, yeah,
so
they did.
like
True.
all of LA's like news teams are actual, real, and actually candid in the MCU now.
In the
should have
She-Hulk
gotten the
porn
best
parody,
damn
they use
Breakroom
real
news
anchors,
team.
too.
They shouldn't have got us in there. They shouldn't have got us in there.
should've.
I'm holding out for Abbott Elementary one day.
Why are you putting all the bad ones out there?
They're
There's
all bad ones.
There's
They're all bad
pineapple.
ones.
Pumpkin spice pineapple is
guac.
probably amazing.
Oh, he didn't put the pineapple, which is
pumpkin
rude.
spice
John is
guacamole
just
sounds
trying to hurt us.
It
looks
looks
worse.
bad. It looks bad.
I'm not eating the
Guacamole.
guac. I'm sorry. I'm not eating the guac. I draw. Every man has to have a code. I'm not eating the pumpkin spice guac. I've done so much for you people. The doctor said my intestines are. Whoa!
Dr. Nasty's running out of animals.
Yeah, he can't put any more throats in me. I've had enough throats.
Okay.
Full of
I've
throats.
already got
full
15
of
throats
throats.
in me.
Can we clip that out? Computer isolate
enhance.
that.
Why is that gross?
I didn't say it was
the
gross.
old
I said we
golden throat,
liked
the
it.
throat goat's got a lot of throats inside him. Okay.
Say that 10 times.
I worry about all of this. And the chat's
Please,
way
next
too
headline.
excited.
It looks
Please.
like we're grabbing the pumpkin spice hot dogs.
Oh
You want to do it now?
no.
Well, John's more than happy to bring.
I mean, he
John
just
is so-
came in so happy.
John
about
said
this.
to
He
me
just came in
earnestly
so
before
happy.
the show, I don't get any enjoyment out of this.
And that is
Look at his face.
Look how happy
Look
he
at
is.
his face.
Look how happy
This is
that
the man who
man
said he
is.
gets. They look like Cincinnati chili dogs.
You put
we got
mustard
pepper
on it.
towel.
Why is there mustard on it?
You guys need to know what this smells like.
You put.
This smells like
This is straight powdered cinnamon.
He also like microwaved these hot dogs for
yeah,
30
with
seconds.
the buns on.
With the buns
With the
on.
buns on.
I'm
Do not
taking.
shake it off.
Look at how much is still on there, babe.
Okay, it smells like if
We all have to take a bite together as a unit.
if a Sparkle Pony at Burning Man opened her own pumpkin spice store that was a Yankee Candle in Salem, Massachusetts.
I'm gonna dip it in the water. Maybe it'll change it. A little bit.
No, then you can't. You won't
It's
have
already
water
demolished.
to drink.
It's all
I'm so
demolished.
afraid.
You
Okay,
going Joey
let's
Chestnut?
cheers really quick.
Oh God.
Cheers the
To
glizzy.
the pumpkin glizzy.
Pumpkin glizzies.
Pumpkin glizzies.
Tip to tip.
Tips to tips.
Oh no. No.
They're so gross.
I can't chew it.
It's so nasty.
I can't chew it.
Mute Tommy's mic. You might be barfing. Ugh. The mustard kind of helps, I think.
No. He didn't warm this up at all. He took this straight out of the bag.
This might be the worst thing I've
And
eaten
the
on
worst part is it's like an Oscar Mayer. I can
It's so
taste it.
sweet.
This is just a normal bologna hot dog.
It's so sweet.
Eaten so much on this show.
Yeah, I need kosher all beef hot dogs.
This is way worse than anything.
Well, I feel 15 pounds lighter.
Oh.
God, if I ate one of those hot dogs every day, I'd be down to 185 in no
It
time.
felt like I was doing the cinnamon challenge on a slab of meat.
Oh,
It's
So
just
sweet.
it's just affecting me at like a molecular level.
oh, it's so bad.
Well, that's a pumpkin suck, not a pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and declare.
People in the chat wanted me to eat.
You want to?
Yeah.
Give me the side that hasn't been eaten.
Yeah,
Producer
you can
John
have
is
that side.
he is a champion of us.
Ew.
Oh, Johnny,
Oh, he
getting
took a big
glizzy
old bite.
nasty.
John does a lot of things for the show, though, so it's like it probably doesn't
does.
really hurt him.
No.
He genuinely is like, that's kind of good.
John loves destroying his body
John,
for
would
this
you get to
show.
that Dunkin' Donuts?
I'm gonna make this at home.
Oh, gross.
John and I are throat bros,
dirty.
so we get each other. We both have throats that have been
Stop.
through a lot of damage.
You guys, if John did this on an OnlyFans, would you subscribe? Black Panther
I don't know all the
Wakanda
carbs.
Forever.
A lot of throats.
Stop.
You're still eating it. Why are you still eating
Why
it?
did you take it out of the bun and make it
Stop
worse?
Put it away. I can't even look at it. I have freaking puke. It's not even 3:30. We can't even say F's. And so much effed up stuff has already happened.
Okay.
Black Panther.
So much.
Black Panther Wakanda. If you guys donate anymore, I will jump through this screen.
If one more dime is donated, I'm tearing my microphone off, and I'm not going to be on the break
Yeah,
room for
I'm
a
gonna
month and a half.
shove this hot dog down your guys'
Actually, that's
throats.
incentive. These trash bags will try and get me out. If you guys donate $3,000, I'll leave the show forever.
But to his Venmo.
Yeah.
We buying out Tommy's contract?
Buy him out. Throat bros.
Listen, I got a meeting with Top Brass after this. This could be my last show anyway, so let's get to mandatory fun one
Hit
last
us.
So
Hit him.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever premiered last night, you guys, and we have some light spoilers, but not actually. We're
Not
not
actually
we're not
spoilers.
gonna give you light spoilers. It's just one little. It's not even a spoiler. It only included one mid-credit scene.
Yes.
It only included one.
I'm sorry, I just got a little taste of there's a little hot dog left in your mouth. You ever just had like a wiener soaking in your mouth for a bit? And
I do.
We're not going to get into the content of that scene. That was the mid-credit scene. But there's been some speculation online, you guys, speculation that Marvel was possibly omitted a second post-credit scene to avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
Recently, in Age of Ultron, Spider-Man's post-credit scene was not shown to pre-release audiences, nor was the Howard the Duck scene from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, which, genuinely, honestly, I hate to be that person. Do that.
Yeah, that makes
Do
sense.
that. I'm so tired of variety.
Variety.
I'm so tired of
I
variety.
deleted all my social media because of variety.
And the thing is, like, okay, you guys, I'm
We're
going to
2
bend a
weeks
little
away
bit.
from this
They don't
movie
get in
coming out.
trouble.
And
They
yeah,
don't get
nothing
in trouble.
happens.
Nothing happens.
They're
And
not
Disney's
graceful
even
about it.
upset
They don't go
it.
out camping about it. Certain other pundits about it. It's very frustrating.
Can we go back to something?
Yes, honey.
There's still so much food I don't want in my mouth. No. Age of Ultron. There's a Spider-Man post-credit scene?
Civil War.
Okay. I
That would have
was
been so early.
I was like,
How
yeah.
did they predict this?
I was like,
what's he
damn.
What is this?
Gotta go back and
Who is this?
rewatch
Well,
Age of
yeah.
Ultron.
Christ. Mark
Just tell
Barnhart,
about
you're
it.
sick. You're sick, Mark Barnhart. Frey girl, you're on our side. Nina, my boo thing. You gave it down to make me sorry.
Also worth noting, nearly all MCU movies have included a post-credit scene. And if there aren't two, the mid-credit scene is the one that gets cut.
Yeah.
The exception here is the Age of Ultron, that had only a mid-credit scene, a mid-credit tease of Thanos, and Endgame, of course, had no post-credit scenes. Shout out to the MCU Wiki from the fandom for helping us with that research over there.
MCU Wiki saved my buns on Rogue Theory as well. So
Yeah.
thank you,
They're
MCU
great.
Wiki.
Yeah, it's great to check things like that, but yeah, because we all know, at least from the very first one, from Iron Man, there's something at the very, very end.
Yeah.
They like really set the tone for that.
Yeah.
So at
Throw
the
this away.
at the
No,
screening,
let's do this.
we
I
can
can
set it over to the
smell
side.
That's
At the
smell
screening,
it.
for
It's
them
like
to only
cupcake.
show a mid-credit one means like there's probably
probably
another
a thing
one.
at the very end.
And I'm glad they held it.
Need to smell
Yeah.
that.
I'm glad
My
they
fancy
held it.
girl doesn't need to smell that.
Fair. That's fair. Only beards.
The Cinnamon Kings. We get surrounded by the Cinnamon Kings.
I saw the Cinnamon Kings play at the Indiana State Fair. They're
Yeah.
still great. They're still great.
Yeah, it sucks that their drummer was racist. Right?
So as we
Wait, is this a real band?
no.
But immediately you
Cinnamon
believed it. I love
Kings
they're like, yeah,
sounds
those
like it.
drummers.
I was like, Brandon, why are you talking about them if they're racist?
Those are drummer
Why are you
things.
watching them if they're racist?
So as we get closer to the release of Black Panther, there's always going to be more and more of these kind of clips and like little featurettes that come out. Some of the cast, as we were saying, they were on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night because they had the premiere right there, right next door at the El Capitan. And they put out some more clips. I think we have some of these clips. Let's go ahead and roll that first one, Johnny.
When you left without saying a word, it hurt. I regret not being there with all of you. It was not easy. He was king and Black Panther to everyone, but to me, he was everything.
Brandon.
I know, very moving,
Brandon,
right?
that's you to me.
Oh.
Don't die because I'll be upset.
I'm doing my best. So I just had to eat a pumpkin spice hot dog, so clock's ticking now.
They really want us to do this pickle next.
28 years off our lives from that.
So this is interesting, right? Like probably early in the film, they don't appear to be in like funeral attire or life celebration attire, whatever that ceremony is going to be with the all white. So maybe this is before that, maybe this is after that, but pretty early on. We still have no idea what happened to T'Challa. I don't want to know until the movie comes out. But this was interesting because we do know from the film description, right? Some of it takes place like a year after he's been dead for like a year. Like
Well, that's from
an early
interviews, right?
description.
They
Yeah, it
said-
said that like Shuri's still not dealing with it well a year after. So I don't know if this movie's gonna have a time jump. Maybe we see the effects right after T'Challa's passing and
or-
then jump ahead a year.
That, or is this, do we know if this might be like an anniversary?
Yeah, maybe they're doing it on the first anniversary of his death. We also don't know what, ceremonies and traditions exist in Wakanda.
Right.
Also, what an incredible task to thread the needle they've had to do for previews of this movie of like real life, absolute horrible situation
Right.
happens and this way too young person passes away who's the star of this film. So they have to put out clips like this that are addressing the character that are so not normally Marvel
Yeah.
moods and attitudes, and it's like That's a compelling clip for a Marvel movie is amazing. And it kind of makes me go like when people are critical of Marvel movies being like, oh, they're not real movies. They're just action sequences with little things mixed in. I'm like, come on. Those are two incredible actors having an emotional moment. Like, give Marvel a little more credit.
Yeah.
I think the maturation of the Marvel universe is really important to look at. And I thought it would come through like Deadpool and dick jokes, but I do like that we're addressing things and getting, like, this whole phase has been about death and mourning in its own way, and trauma and therapy. And I think it's really smart of them to address things in the marketing beforehand for those people, but also for this movie that I have not seen to deal with the ramifications of real life.
There's also so many different people that love like Black Panther, and there are a lot of people that stand for it. Like, I feel like my mom is one of those people that was like, yeah, I love Black Panther. It's her like background on all her phone, everything. But she didn't really know that much about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But she was like, this is something that I want them to address, and she needs to know that they're addressing it before she even goes and sees it. You know?
How pumped was your mom for your interview with Eli Roth today? Sorry for
She
saying
texted me and she said, "I'm so proud of you. You did really good."
We are also proud of you. Is that archived? Can we?
Yeah, it's on Instagram.
It's on the New Rockstars Instagram. Jessica is like legitimately a huge Eli Roth fan,
genuinely am.
dating
And
back
so
to
I
her
was-
childhood. So this was like very
That's awesome.
serendipitous.
It was I was like, baby Jessica's so happy. I made my senior project in high school was on him. So like,
That's incredible.
it was
What a
good.
moment! Moments that can only be brought
moment,
to you
yeah.
here on New Rockstars.
A moment ruined by us having to eat.
One
You
other-
went from pure ecstasy to pure
boy.
hell.
Also, really quick, I'm so sorry. I know
no.
that we've been changing and going
Yeah.
all over the place today. We've gotten like 4 comment chats that are like, "Can we please see the back of Brandon's jacket?"
Oh, you
Oh,
want to
it's
see the
so
back
good.
of
It's
it?
really nice.
This
He has
is-
a really good. Everyone's been complimenting
This
it
was an
today.
H&M boy. What
Look how
boy?
sick that is.
What?
boy,
Stop flexing.
boy.
You're ruining this.
Oh, are my muscles coming through
No,
too much?
flex on them.
I don't want to embarrass Coy, you know. I have to wear a big baggy sweater so he doesn't feel bad.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Got these
Respect to
huge
my balance.
muscles. I was the life model for Jack Groot in the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy special. One thing I will say about that clip, though, it does kind of show. I have my grand theory that it's going to be the side characters that create the chaos in this. That maybe, well, that maybe Nakia and Okoye are like not on the same page about all this,
100,
and
okay.
there's strife. Like, I think the war that might be coming between the Wakandans and the Talokans might be caused not by Namor and or Shuri, Queen Ramonda, but by Atuma or by Anika or by side characters making a move, and then their leaders feel like, I have to stick with my people.
Something I'm really excited about now that we've seen a little bit more, and again, dodging as much as I can, is that it looks to me like what we expect from the flow of the movie is going to be different. Like, I don't think what we've seen in the trailers is in any
Right.
way
Oh,
in the
yeah,
order.
yeah.
Like, they were very like edit, and I think we're going to watch the movie and be like, that goes there. And it's going to be not the way we expect, which I really want them to do more of. I hate when Marvel... Age of Ultron is actually the worst one for me, where I felt like I'd seen all of Age of Ultron, and I was just putting scenes together in the middle, and I was like, okay, I've seen this movie.
Care.
Oh, I want nothing. I want nothing.
I'm that person that genuinely I'm like, I watched this all in the movie, and I'm still gonna watch the movie again. No,
I want to go so
bad.
fresh. If I wasn't in this job, if I was like an accountant, I'd watch the first trailer, I would find it when it's
Well,
released and do nothing else.
What you mentioned it, how they kind of stay away from the third act.
They don't always like to show third act stuff
For the
best.
in the trailers. You know, like Shang-Chi kind of had we saw a little bit of the battle. And every time they showed a little bit more, a new piece was added to it, like digitally, which was always funny. We do have one more clip from their appearance on Jimmy Kimmel. This one is kind of interesting to note for some reason. Let's take a look at that.
Out of my dorm. Get out. Hey, I'm warning you, do not take another step toward me.
See how they teach the children to treat their guests.
Put this spear in here. Who brought a spear in here?
I like her.
Oh my god, that was too much.
Sorry.
That was too much. I
So,
agree with
11
Coy.
days.
I should have ran away
This
from
is
that
the
clip.
dorm room for Riri Williams.
Oh my God.
As John was quick to point out, this is the nicest dorm room I've ever seen in my life.
My dorm room at
'cause she's
SUNY
at
Oswego
MIT.
was a prison cell.
Yeah.
It had like a cot with no mattress.
Y'all weren't going to MIT. MIT has.
I went to the
Well,
MIT
this
of
is the question
Central
we
New
have.
York.
Are they? We think this is Boston, right? Like, if they're at MIT,
Should be.
She's got the
But I've
Chicago
never
flag
seen
'cause
anything
she's
like
from
Boston look that
Chicago.
nice.
I know.
Is
right?
she a Kennedy?
Maybe. My dorm room was where they used to do the psychological studies that have since been outlawed. And every night we'd fall asleep, and in the mornings we'd wake up with messages carved into our skin by the ghosts left behind of those dead experiment patients. But That's a nice dorm
Were
room.
they nice
It's lovely.
messages at least? Like,
They were mostly
Call your mom back.
you're a side sleeper, and I like that.
Oh, one of them was, yes.
Cool.
Yes.
That was me, actually.
So yeah, very
I'm
nice
the
looking dorm room.
ghost.
Oh boy, John's coming over because I think you maniacs decided to keep sending in super chats. I mean, I will say thank you for your super chats.
I don't.
Jameel sent in a super chat
Why'd you make
saying,
it look nice?
sending love to all of you from an ex-Trenton, New Jersey resident for 18 years.
These are pickles, and I gotta say, that hot dog not sitting very well.
Oh,
I feel good.
these are pickles?
And I'm taking the one that's not done on both sides.
Oh, boy.
She did that on purpose.
No, I didn't.
She
You'll
I'll
eat
dip
that
it.
before
the
you like
juice.
it. This one looks like it has a little more sugar, which...
Okay, ready?
Maybe
Tommy
will help.
immediately ate his.
I'm a little afraid of a sugar pickle.
Oh my god, whatever this powder is touched my tongue first and I hate it.
Oh, that's nasty.
It's okay, the aftertaste is just pickle and I love that. No, it's not.
The
No, it's
pickle
not.
comes
the sugar,
through.
The
Oh.
sugar came back.
But then you get that cinnamon on the end and that nutmeg.
Oh, God.
Honestly,
Why are
still
you
though, if we
doing
have
that?
to rate it, hot dog was not as bad as this.
Yeah, I would eat the hot
Or
dog
no,
again.
actually, no, I was gonna say the other way.
No.
I like the pickle more than the
That
hot dog.
pickle's nasty.
No,
I'm almost 40.
I am for it.
Something happened to that pickle. Ugh.
Move your arm.
Ugh.
Move your arm. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm in
thank
shock.
you. Thank you to...
These are the hot wings. Though.
Actually, I will say no thank you to Justin Gillespie for sending in a very generous super chat. This is me. J. Raimi wanted pumpkin spice pepperoni pizza. Absolutely not. GSU Eagle, you wanted those pumpkin spice pickles?
awful.
Pumpkin spice pickles? Well, we
I
ate
thought you
them.
like pickleback.
I love pickles.
Thank
I
you,
don't
Mark
love sugar
Barnhart,
pickles.
Alex H, Devin King, Nina Yu.
Why are you thanking
Alice.
them?
I don't know.
They don't deserve our thanks.
I'm just trying to keep talking so that the vomit building inside of my esophagus doesn't come flying out. The NBA, folks, the National Basketball Association, they also released a kind of small...
Well, let's talk about some of the scores from last night.
I have no idea
Denver
what
over
that-
the Lakers.
I don't
LeBron
know.
not getting it done. They're 0-4, folks.
What sport don't you watch?
The nutmeg is like really...
I don't know. I watched horse
nutmeg's
racing
a
on
weird-
Saturday. I had
It's
a great
coming up.
time.
It sticks.
It's like the acidity of the nutmeg, because the nutmeg's like a heavy base.
It won't swallow down.
I don't like
not
hockey. That's
pleasant.
white people shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let's not offend the 3 hockey fans we have in the world that watch
Oh,
this.
we do have some Canadian
I like
fans.
my
Christian,
hockey
sorry.
team, the Seattle
I like to say, the Kraken.
Kraken. Yeah, the Kraken.
So yeah, the NBA, they put out like a kind of small featurette trailer last night that had a couple of new things in it. I think we have a clip from that.
Damn, y'all just.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Hustle paid the price. All my life, been grinding all my life.
They came from the water. They had superhuman strength.
He's coming for the surface world.
That can't be good.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. One slice, roll the dice. All my life, been grinding all my life.
Now is our time to strike.
Show them who we are.
In the moonlight, I was covering
Justin
my
Goy trying their
ears,
best to not
'cause I
participate in
don't
this.
8-minute clip.
Hey, blame
Half an episode of The Simpsons just
blame
happened.
LeBron James for that, okay? You have him buying up pickleball leagues and now this, okay? When is the nightmare gonna end?
You know, LeBron's asking for a franchise in Las Vegas, but I don't think Adam Silver's going to give it to him. The ownership in the NBA historically is a blend, unlike other sports traditionally owned by older white men. The NBA has venture capitalists, young tech bros, and people of color. It's a more diverse ownership group, but I don't think they're going to let a player step right off the court into the GM spot, into the ownership, into
Tommy,
the front
I think you
office.
killed the show, Tommy.
It looks like we've got 0 concurrent views.
we faded to black. We were blipped. So some things I would like to talk about in this featurette that maybe one of you watched. We have that kind of giant whale cresting out of the water,
Yes.
right? Which we saw, you've seen in a trailer
Yeah.
that you've watched.
I've seen a whale.
Where
Seen
the
a whale.
big whale.
Yep.
And this we saw kind of coming out of the water. This seems
much
to be
whale.
their form of transportation. I don't know.
We saw
This
a bunch
leads
of
me-
riding it, like.
Yeah,
really-
but this leads me to this kind of, again, you saw this in a trailer, you saw it, and we saw it again here. This giant metal structure that they're rappelling down. And in this trailer, we saw this very incredible like fight choreography of who I assume is Shuri as Black Panther, kind of going along it. Again, we were kind of comparing this to, you know, some of the criticisms of the first Black Panther film, the like Panther on Panther fight in darkness and with dark suits, and it was hard to tell.
Really, yeah.
This is great, bright, awesome. My thing is like, what is this giant structure? Okay, if in Talokan, like their technology is more, for lack of a better word, like primitive or natural or organic. I don't know. Are they building giant superstructures, a giant ship? Like, that's what I don't know. Who owns this giant thing that they're jumping off on? Is it like, are they pulling a Wakanda where we meet them and we think it's like, oh, they're not very advanced, and then it turns out, oh, we're hyper
I
advanced.
mean, if they got the meteor, like the meteor thing heading them as well,
Yeah.
I imagine they're pretty far, you know, ahead of us. Maybe they're not as far as Wakanda, but I could see them having underwater tech that would reveal itself.
Because they have these face things, right? And I don't assume that so that the Talokans can like breathe
above air.
Above air, they
which
can
is
have this.
advanced.
I don't know how they're handling the pressure issue, but maybe they're not getting into
Maybe they're very strong.
I don't know how benthic they are. Huh? Science teacher, I remembered that word.
Thick?
Benthic.
I heard thick.
Ben
I
thick
know a
with
thick
three
Ben
C's.
is thick.
I know a guy named Ben that's pretty
All right.
thick.
Okay. My mistake.
I don't think I'm going to be ass modeling tonight, guys. I'm going to be honest. That last pumpkin spice pickle man.
We're
put me over
only
the
like
edge.
$70 away from another.
Guys,
gross
Tommy's ass
thing.
is on a veil right now. Okay, so
I
we
didn't
need
mind the
to-
pickle as much as that hot dog.
We
The
need
hot
to do
dog
the
was.
work.
Oh, there's a whole hot dog over there. It's like there's a dead body
What are the
decomposing
other-
next to
What
us.
are the other
It winked.
items?
It winked. I don't know. They'll never pay enough money for it. Please, I'm begging you.
You're egging them on.
No, I'm begging them.
These people have nothing going for them. They
I
spent
showed
all
you
their
my-
money on
my
action
hoodie.
figures. What's left over goes to the spice. The spice
there it
must
is.
flow.
I would eat some pumpkin spice Pepto.
I
right
would
now.
eat some Ben Thick.
I need a pumpkin spice bullet at this point.
So yeah, they have this breathing apparatus, right? Which I don't think is like a jellyfish they grab and stick on their face.
Yeah, John?
John caught that joke like a full light bulb later.
Yeah.
No. I don't think it's like something they're just finding and sticking on their face. They obviously built it. So they might have like a surprise tech that comes out. We'll have to see. I love like the kind of anime looks to these fights where you have you have Namor kind of like skidding in midair, doing like a little slide with his little wingy feet. You have this kind of sideways fight on this giant metal structure. Just very cool. Very cool stuff indeed. But also, we know Riri Williams is in this. Obviously, they're like bringing her in. Is she gonna fight underwater? Where do you think most of this fighting is gonna happen? Oh boy.
Diana. Like, give me my mic. I need to
I
go
didn't
off on
ask
someone
Diana.
real quick,
No,
Diana.
you can't
I
have a
didn't
mic phone
ask
anymore.
Diana.
You lost mic privileges after
Okay,
yesterday.
maybe it's not my fault. Hear
In
me
what
out.
universe, what happened yesterday is not your fault?
My hands are big, and they sometimes hit things by accident.
You flung a microphone around like a parade
Okay, we're not gonna.
I will litigate this.
We're not litigating this right now. This is my last question for you guys. Do you think Riri's suit is going to be able to go underwater,
Yes,
or will she
absolutely,
be above water the whole
100%.
time?
I mean, it would not make sense for her to be in a movie with the potentially villainous aqua-based folk.
Right.
And
not
the
go in
suit
water.
can go into space, or Iron Man's Mach 2 and on.
Right.
So I imagine.
But how it looks like her propulsion system is not the repulsor tech. It looks like fire-based. It looks like rockets.
That's a good point. That's a good
Is
point.
that going to work underwater, do we think?
No. I
Or
don't
like,
know.
and then also, if this is the best way that the Tolokans could win any fight, is like go super deep.
That's
Like,
it.
the lower you
but
get,
then what?
the more pressure.
Just let him go.
Yeah, but then just push water up.
Pepto?
Push water up.
There's
Eventually,
a
they'll have
spice
to come to the
Pepto.
surface, and that's where me and Riri will be waiting with our
Waiting for it?
firepower.
I'm so afraid of this.
I'm
Waiting
gonna
for the
fight
pop out of
Diana.
water.
Diana, come over here.
Well, Tommy, while John prepares our utter demise, why don't you tell them about some good things that they
Yeah,
did?
we want to thank ButcherBox for sponsoring the break room today. And at the risk of sounding a bit chuggy, supermarket protein is mid, y'all.
No
The
cap.
selection is
No cap.
No cap. No cap. Okay, boomers? The selection is very confusing, and what I do buy is not super transparent about what's in it when it comes to quality. Luckily, ButcherBox has been coming through in the clutch.
I will say this,
dog.
Tommy. I agree with you because, like, I try and buy the right things at the supermarket,
Yeah.
but they're very tricky with their wording sometimes. Is this chicken cage-free but had hormones? I don't know.
What is this farm raised or
what is open range?
What does farm raised even mean?
What does it mean? I was raised on a farm. I wouldn't eat meat.
I would.
What's a tilapia farm look like?
If there's a plane that crashes on an island and I'm stuck with you,
What if I cover myself in pumpkin spice?
then I'm gonna absolutely.
Oh God, no!
Hey, yo, we're doing an ad.
Sorry.
Butcher Box, I get peace of mind when it comes to buying meat. Butcher Box takes the guesswork out of finding high-quality meats and seafood you could trust. 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chickens, pork raised, crate-free lifestyle forever, and wild-caught seafood. It's always humanely raised, you guys, with no antibiotics or added hormones. Get just what you want delivered straight to your doorstep, free shipping for the continental U.S., and no surprise fees. You get a surprise fee, that's some other company. It ain't Butcher Box, I guarantee it. Choose from a variety of box plan options from curated to customized and change your plan whenever you want. Are you a grizzly bear that just wants a big box of salmon? Guess what? They'll do it for you. Are you a tiny little otter that just wants sardines? I don't think they have that, okay? In my never-ending quest to eat better and save money, Butcher Box is my new teammate. And like Dawson Knox, it's running a beautiful post fade. Actually, that would be a flag route. A post would be inside. It's running a beautiful post straight towards the goalpost. 4-6, Bills win. Sunday Night Football, only on NBC. You only get 6 for a touchdown, then you kick an extra point and run a 2-point conversion from the 2-yard line. The main course for Thanksgiving dinner can sometimes be a main source of stress. Not anymore, my friends. Butcher Box is offering our listeners free turkey with their first order. Sign up today at butcherbox.com/breakroom and use code breakroom to get one 10 to 14 pound turkey free in your first box. That's butcherbox.com/breakroom. Use the code breakroom to give us a little bit of good karma with the Butcher Box people and save yourself and get that nice turkey. Claim that deal now.
Turkey.
We also want to thank Pluto TV for sponsoring the Breakroom all week and our House of the Dragon finale breakdown. Pluto TV offers hundreds of free live channels and thousands of free on-demand movies. 3, 2, 1. It's time for mandatory fun.
I'm not having fun.
I like that quick countdown. I am tasting nothing but nuts.
My stomach is so
The
upset.
Time for
guac, I'm going
mandatory
to lose my
fun.
mind.
Our stomachs feel gross, so play the graphic the most. Hit it again. He gone. John ain't back in the control room. He's gonna bring some sick food for us.
No, it's the one I was
freaking
most worried
way.
about.
No.
It's a little dark.
No.
Looks
Wait,
like
why does the chips
No.
have to be flavored?
looks like baby doo doo.
I didn't want to buy a whole bag of chips.
No, get that off the table. Get it off the table.
It's poop. It's
Look at that.
poop. It's
Look
poop.
at that. Oh, we can't cut because John's out here.
Get it off the table.
Why
Sitting
is it
in
so
the back.
dark?
Oh, you had the texture plop it.
All right, you.
Oh, there's a hard piece of cinnamon right here. I don't like that. John's such a demon. He stirred that.
I know.
up. You take the first bite. Tom, you get your butt over
I'm
here.
not. I can't. I'm sorry.
I don't want Tommy to bark.
I will actually puke. I cannot. I'm sorry. I love you guys.
This is the worst.
I'm so much more afraid.
You do it.
I'm so
This
afraid.
is the worst because it was
so
only on the
scared.
outside of the pickles, but it's in everything in this. There's
Oh
no good
my
part.
God, I'm so scared. Okay,
so
ready?
gross. It's so gross. Give me a chip, goddammit.
This is
Oh
awful.
my God, it's so sweet.
This is the worst episode of this show we've ever done.
Oh my God, it's so gross. It's so sweet. Why is it so sweet? Oh my God.
So stupid.
It's the Dorito
we
that
were
make
in
it
the
worse.
pre-show meeting and we thought this would be a good idea. It was a horrible idea.
Who thought it was a good idea?
I know it was okay.
No.
I've been eating so well.
There
I
was
don't think I
supposed
want
to
to eat a
be-
Dorito
There was
ever again
supposed
in
to
my
be
life.
some pumpkin spice things that didn't look and taste awful. Get that off the table,
That's
and
nasty.
then we can continue with the show.
They're
They're not voting for pineapple.
Why won't you vote for pineapples?
When
you
your entire
animals?
when your entire fan base is mentally ill, they're not going to vote for the good thing. Okay?
Oh.
They don't even know what pineapples are. Those are rich man's fruits.
Thank you, Diana Santos. Thank you, Z is me. Oh,
That looks like straight up splattered shit. Okay?
Thank you, Jamil.
That is awful. You're all bad people. I will not touch it. Mandatory fun. Look, I don't even know if I want to do this segment for you guys because it's something you like, and I don't want to give you anything to reward
That
you.
was
the worst.
for
I had
being
some
awful.
That was
my teeth.
really bad.
You donate $1 more,
was really bad.
I swear to God, I'm taking the camera away, and for every dollar that comes in, I turn one camera off. When all 4 are gone, there's no more break room ever. And guess what?
Ugh. Thank
They
you, Mark
said
Barnhart.
they did a poll on do we need to punish Tommy if he doesn't participate, and they said yes, 83%.
That's fine. Punish me. What could be a worse punishment than baby shit on a Dorito.
Thank you,
I've
Francisco
never seen him this upset.
Villapando.
I've never seen him this
Villapando.
upset.
I literally ate a Pocky one chip for you people. I ate a one chip. No one else did besides Zach, and he's not here, so I'm off the hook for that. The one chip is my punishment.
Like lingering.
It's
the
nasty.
It was
All right.
so. It was
Tommy, what's this
genuinely
mandatory
really-
fun?
Mandatory fun. Let's cleanse the palate, guys.
Let's cleanse it.
Listen. The Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas holiday special is a Christmas theme, but hopefully other holidays will be included as well, as it is called a holiday special. We actually broke in last night to Kevin Feige's office
Sorry,
and
Kevin.
stole some of the music that's going to be in the special, and it's pretty crazy how some of the songs came out. So, Coy, actually, I had a song I wanted you to sing.
okay.
This is to the tune of the 12 Days of Christmas.
Okay.
So, I was hoping you'd go first and sing that for us.
This is long.
Also, yeah, after what we just did.
I didn't know this was mandatory complaints.
Well, there we are.
Good, the number one complainer.
It's mandatory fun.
Yeah, that's right. It's mandatory fun.
On the first day of their special, the Guardians gave to me Groot as a full-grown tree. On the second day of their special, the Guardians gave to me 2 Peters grieving and a Groot as a full-grown tree. On the third day of their special, the Guardians gave to me 3 rockets smoking, 2 Peters grieving and a Groot as a full-grown tree. On the fourth day of their special, the Guardians gave to me 4 Ghosts of Yondu, 3 rockets smoking, 2 Peters grieving and a Groot as a full-grown tree. On the fifth day of their special, the Guardians gave to me 5 post-credit scenes. 4 Ghosts of Yondu, 3 rockets smoking, 2 Peters grieving, and a Groot as a full-grown tree. On the sixth day of their special, the Guardians gave to me
I cut it in half.
6 Nebula Scowling, 5 post-credit scenes. 4 Ghosts of Yondu, 3 rocket smoking, 2 Peters grieving, and a Groot as a full-grown tree.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Wonderful. Now,
was
Jessica,
short.
you and I are going to duet this one, I think. This one's cool. It's called it's a pretty famous tune that I think they're doing a cover.
Are you sure I know it?
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing with leaves that will make my heart so happy. He can sprout his own nice wreaths. There's just one guy that I need. He came from a sapling seed. Make my wish take root. All I want for Christmas is jackfruit. I don't need a lot this Christmas. You can't even leave out drugs.
I'm joking.
And Peter Quill, don't do it for me. Sorry, but that's just unfair. I just want you for myself more than any stupid elf. I'll wear a splinter-proof suit.
The guac came back.
All I want for Christmas is Groot.
Baby. Beautiful. That was
Wonderful.
God.
Now, Brandon, you have some songs too, right?
This one,
right?
yeah.
Oh, I'm crying.
When we broke in, we
Don't
found
take a
this
sip of
one.
water.
I did. I took a bunch of water.
This one is called Carol of the Guardians.
Wow.
You have guac on your shirt, dude.
I do?
Yeah, Don, you fucked up.
Oh, it looks like shit.
Feed it to Tommy. Feed it to
no! Now it's vaguely
fix
more.
it.
You're the dirtiest dog I've ever met.
Okay, this is Carol of the Guardians. Bark from the Groot, stuck in my boot. Drax seems to say, do things my way. Christmas is here, we're on nowhere. What is this day? Peter will not say. Ruff, bark, wolf, howl. Cosmo to growl, Nebula's bored with this whole horde. Mantis can feel, Quill needs to heal. This holiday is coming our way. Oh, how he grows. Groot makes the snow. Rocket will groan. His feelings known. Quickly he builds tech that will kill. Nebula's bored with this whole horde. What the hell is this thing called Christmas? What the hell is this thing called Christmas? Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
And then I found one song that's actually a take on an old Elvis tune.
Oh, okay.
I think it's sung
I've heard
by
of Elvis.
Austin Butler.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sad.
I have a blue holiday special without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. You're already red mixed with green.
Oh.
Since your dad squashed you to smithereens, the other versions of you were acting really mean. Your variants are doing alright. All they do is cruise and fight.
Oh.
But I'll have a blue holiday special without you. That's, of course, Peter Quill singing about
Oh, that's very maudlin. I like that. Very sad. Very sad
They
stuff.
don't all have to be happy.
That was beautiful,
Yeah,
Tommy.
and then do
beautiful.
you have one more?
There's one more. There's one more. We'll
Give
call
it
this.
to him.
This one was called Peter's Lament.
Okay.
Ooh, Peter's Lament.
more
okay.
remorse.
All right.
I saw Peter kissing Gamora's shoe underneath the Benatar last night. It's a shoe she left behind, and Peter's lost his mind. And now that Gamora's gone, we'll let him keep this shoe to keep him kind. Then I saw Peter stroking Gamora's shirt, the one she left that never fit her right. Oh, how funny it would have been if Rocket had only seen Peter's stroking Gamora's trash last night. Ka-cha-cha.
Woo!
Ka-cha-cha.
That's great, guys. That's all the time we have for the break room today. We want to thank our
we're not
sponsor.
done yet.
We have 7 minutes.
We're not done yet. We still
No,
have
that's
time.
it. I think we're done. That's great.
Daylight
We're at
savings.
the time.
I think we're all set.
MLS Beats just sent in a very generous super chat.
Yeah, I think we're good, though. I don't think we need to keep
He
going.
was asking Koi, which I think is funny. Where do you rank Wakanda Forever in your Phase 5 ranking? Koi
it's-
hasn't seen it.
So it's in Phase 4, and I haven't seen it. But I assume very
if it's
high.
in Phase 5.
Why?
It's my number 1 Phase 5.
Why
I'll
would
tell
you
right
put
now.
the
Right.
same
Phase
disgusting thing back in
I will
there?
not touch that guacamole
Of all the
again.
movies out in Phase 5, it's my favorite.
Pumpkin spice mac and cheese. I will lose my.
Well,
shit.
Fragirl did ask, and we can all kind of like speak to this. What 3 things does Wakanda Forever need to have for you to be satisfied with the film? Now, I will say, these kind of things are dangerous. And I want everyone out there to remember that as you spend years gearing up for these movies, you know, you hear it's going to come out, and you're like, oh, we're going to get this, and we're going to get that. And by the time you get there, I'm a parrot. We've all heard this. Like,
Yeah.
you know, going into this movie being like, there better be Storm, there better be Doom, and there better be Magneto showing up, it's never going to get you anywhere. Because, like, the movie's about other people.
Right.
And if, like, all you're there for is other
You
things,
wanna,
like, that's fine.
You want to know my 3?
What are your 3 things?
Okoye,
Oh, okay. She'll be in it, yeah.
Riri Williams, Namor. Those 3 people gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
it.
You're great.
I'm gonna like it.
I
like it.
want integrity.
Not
Like
in it.
it needs to be. Yeah, that hero
You're
died a long
already
time ago.
Too high.
Yeah.
No, but I want it. Like the first movie is so important and
Yeah.
so profound in what it was able to do. I need that integrity.
Absolutely.
I need a third act action set piece that does more than just like punching. Like I want it to have some weight. And then 3, I want to feel a sense of closure in losing T'Challa that doesn't feel like it kneecaps where the legacy of Black Panther can go.
I feel that. I feel that.
Those are my real answers.
You got chip
I got 'em
fingers.
covered in chip
You got
fingers. I
chip
like that.
fingers.
Chip
I hope,
Little chip
I hope the
chippy.
movie has full frontal,
Yep.
From whom?
full pen,
Your pen.
iteration.
Sean.
Jesus Christ.
Tommy.
Atration.
Tommy.
That doesn't work.
That's way worse in 2 parts.
Decapitations, heads on spikes, and a whale being cut open from mouth to tail, and its guts pouring
do you
out all
need
over
that?
the ocean. Because I'm bad, Tommy, now. The cinnamon made my brain go brokey.
I would like
This episode broke all of us.
I would like it if the
Honestly,
film
I'm hurt.
does kind of like make a definite choice at the end.
Yeah.
The prep time takes
Yeah, yeah.
longer than the show's supposed to go. We don't have to eat it. Just as a heads up.
Don't get it too hot, please. I'll burn my
I'm
nails.
legit going to the gym after this, and I am.
Why?
I am
I'm
unwell.
running.
I
and
ran
I'm
this
like,
morning
why am
and I got
doing
weights.
that?
I'm gonna hurl my guts out. Did you make me a glizzy?
Okay, the mac and cheese in the microwave as a punishment for not eating the guacamole.
He ain't. Oh no!
I'll be right back with the mac and cheese.
Don't.
What are you doing?
He's doing a
weirdo?
little a little theater of the absurd.
Here, give me a second. I'll help.
This is it. I'm leaving after the show, so someone read the outro.
Are you trying to move the camera? I don't know how to focus that bad boy. Uh-oh. Jessica's touching the equipment. This is...
I went to school
You
for
did
this.
great. You did great.
I know, I went to school
Jessica's
for it.
now the DP.
Yeah, we have a new
All right.
DP.
3, 2, 1.
No, Tommy.
Oh,
Tommy.
Oh, Tommy's gonna die. Cut Tommy's mic. Cut Tommy's mic. Cut his mic.
I'm so upset for everyone.
He's just doing that to leave so he doesn't have to eat the mac and cheese.
Oh no.
He doesn't want to eat the mac
sounds.
and cheese. Coy, here's a question for
Yes.
you. We got this super chat from Max Savage.
Yes.
Max Savage was asking if we think that Gunn and Safran will push for Batgirl to get released now that they're leading things at
I don't
DC.
think they can legally do that.
They cannot legally do it. Like
The whole way they made
was
the
a
money.
tax thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like so if the film is destroyed and or rendered unable
Yeah.
to be released, that is how they get the money back for it. And then that can also people keep saying like, well, why don't they just cancel every movie somebody doesn't want? That only happens with acquisitions. It has to be during a merger.
Yeah.
Like any company, if you acquire something you consider a loss, you can write it off.
Yeah.
So this is a one-of-one scenario, which unfortunately means we don't get that movie that I really wanted to see as well.
Yeah.
But there's
Awful,
also nothing.
awful
And
idea.
what's even worse is I feel like Gunn and Safran are going to get asked that for the next 10 years.
Right.
And there's nothing they can
and
do
I'm sure
about
when they met with Zaslav, I'm sure they brought it up, and then he was like, "Yeah, there's nothing we can do."
There's nothing they can
Move
do.
on. And I will say, folks, I haven't seen it. Obviously, it wasn't finished. Very early reports were all like, "It's not. It's best. It needed a lot of work."
Sure.
And then once it got canceled, it became this thing of like, "Oh, it's perfect," and put it out there.
What's interesting is
I
that's
wanted to see it too. It had practical stuff, but
Right.
like maybe
we don't know.
take another
We'll
shot
never
at
know.
it later. You know
That's what I was
mean?
afraid the Snyder Cut was going to be. Is like it was this thing people had idealized,
Right.
and then by the
Yes.
time it came
they
out,
think it's gonna fix everything.
but when it did come out, I was impressed.
Right.
Like I enjoyed the Snyder Cut, but I did not expect to after all the idealization.
All right, where did everyone go?
Even the dog doesn't want to eat this. Well,
Wait.
Jessica's trying to.
I got
like,
you,
avoid-
I got
that
you.
looks awful, John.
So avoid the frozen parts because
There's
it wasn't
frozen
able
parts
to
Can
in
you
it?
point to
Right,
which
right,
parts
right,
are
right.
frozen?
I'll get Dashiell back in so you can
Why-
participate.
You don't like man cameras?
John,
Oh, sorry, Dash. I'll go
John.
back. I'll go back.
this is the fan
Can
cam.
you show it? Can you show it, Brandon?
I mean,
This is just a TV.
have you guys
dinner,
ever had a
dude.
child? This is what you find in the diaper right there.
Why does everything vaguely resemble poop today?
What's
Because
the
it does.
brownness of the
Because
pumpkin
John's
spice?
just pooping and things and tricking us, you guys.
Well, we'll go out on a bite of this hellish concoction, but before we do, we want to remind you guys that Pluto TV offers hundreds of free live
it
channels
smells like
and
cheese.
thousands of free movies on demand.
You guys are crazy. They have this delicious cinnamon pineapple we could have been eating.
Dumping it all over the floor.
Tommy
stole a pumpkin spice pineapple.
John
How
took
was
it
that?
off the thing.
That was,
This
that was
is
good.
fucking awesome.
That was great. We thank you guys for joining us today here on the Breakroom. We'll have a great show here tomorrow. The week's not over yet, baby. Be
Cheese
sure
and
to tune in
cinnamon do not go together.
tomorrow at the
I'll be
same
honest, I'm eating
time.
the edges because I like the actual.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And
John,
join
is
us-
this the Trader Joe's squash? Oh, sorry.
Join us here tomorrow right here on the Breakroom
I'll try an
live
actual one.
from our Barrick Breakroom here at New Rockstars headquarters.
Never again.
We hope you have a great rest
Yeah,
of your
it's bad.
Thursday.
It's
We'll
so
see you
bad.
here tomorrow.
It's real bad.
Keep it scary all weekend. Keep it Gucci to Moochie. We love you, Breakers. We love you, roomies. Have a great rest of your day. Late skaters, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, bis morgen, tschüss.